yourself and let me know when you are ready. I got a WhatsApp which was saying just a sec. But as soon as you're ready, just click on unmute and then let me know.
I'm ready.
Okay, then it's fine. So we are going to continue from our last lesson. Let me quickly do this whiteboard. I'm just preparing to share my screen. Private one-on-one. Okay, this is what I want to open. Okay, then it's fine. Okay, then it's fine. Very quickly, let me share my screen and you let me know if you are able to see my screen. And from there, we're going to continue. Okay, let's see. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Good, goodest. Okay, so I did went through your calculations and I did notice that you were finally able to get them correct. So that's how we study, honorable members. So you firstly need to come across those challenges and solve them on your own. So in mathematics, always, everything has to make sense. It doesn't mean because it's mathematics, it has to be difficult. And even when you do not understand, it's not because it is difficult, but maybe because it is not being explained that well. So just always know that maths is an easy subject. What makes it difficult is when it is not being explained well enough. So never ever suspect that you're the one who is a slow learner. Okay, then it's fine. So we will generally be doing not necessarily exactly the same, but a bit more challenging problems in connection to what we have already done. So I will start with some examples and then from there, I will take you through. So let us say we are having a fraction, which is maybe, let's say, x over 2 plus, maybe let's say 1 over 2, and then, oh no, 1 over 3, and then this is equated to, let's say, 4. Should we say 4? No, no, let me reduce that number, and then I'll make it 2. Okay, this is going to be our EG number 1. Are you still there, Langelich?
Yes, I'm still there.
Okay, then it's fine. Before I work it out, do you have an idea of how we can approach this question? Remember, in case if you've got no idea, let me know immediately. Or if you want to give it a try, also let me know.
Okay.
So I just want you to have a look at this and let me know if you think you can be able to work it out or if you've got an idea of how to work it out. Otherwise, if not, also let me know.
I don't think I know. I understand.
You don't think you understand how to work it out, nay?
Yes.
Okay, then it's fine. So first thing first, is it an equation or is not an equation?
It's an equation
Okay, what will be the reason why it is an equation?
because it has an equal sign.
100%, exactly that. Once you are able to know that it is an equation because we have equal sign, then it means we are going to solve. Nay. And we always solve for a letter. So what letter are we going to solve in this case?
X.
100%. So that means everything that has letter X, we are going to leave it on the left-hand side, and everything which is a number, we are going to take it to the right-hand side. Does it make sense, honorable member?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so we've got 3 terms. This is term number 1, term number 2, that is term number 3. So if you look at this carefully, you will see that this is the fraction that has that letter x, but this one is a number, so we just write it as a number. And then what we do is to take this to the other side. So that means we are going to minus 1 over, and it's not 2, but it is 3. The reason why we take it to the other side, it's because it is a number, but in a form of a fraction. Does it make sense, Langelish?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay, so now on the left-hand side, we still have our x over 2, and then you are just going to punch that on your calculator. Punch that on your calculator and let me know what is it that you get when you punch it on your calculator. Langelishe, are you winning there?
Yes, I was just getting my calculator.
Okay.
The answer I got was 3 over 5.
3 over 5. So you
Wait,
always
no.
want as a
Wait, no.
fraction.
5 over 3. 5 over 3.
Okay. What are you getting?
5 over 3.
5 over 3. Okay, let me also do it on my side. So you'll say 2 minus and 1 over 3 as a free. Yes, 5 over 3. Okay, then it's fine. So now that you've got fraction on the left and fraction on the right, always when you have fraction on left, fraction on right, you do what we call cross multiply. So to cross multiply, it simply means you see that one at the top, it cross multiplies that one at the bottom. And then this one at the bottom, it multiplies that one at the top. Did you hear me on that one, honorable member?
Yes, I heard you.
So that means you have 3x, which will be equals to, what is 5 times 2? That is 10. Do you agree there?
Yes.
So now what you need to do is to remove that 3. And to remove it, you divide it by 3. So that means that cancels with that. And then you've got x, which is equals to, you can punch that on your calculator. Let's see, 10 over 3. It remains 10 over 3. So that means this is our final answer. I'm not sure if you got it, Langeli.
I do understand. I understand.
Okay, 100%. So now let's try do another example. Maybe we'll say this is example number 2. On example number 2, let's say we have negative y over 2. Maybe we plus this with 1. We can say maybe this is equals to, let's say, 0. So this is an equation, one thing for sure, like this. It's an equation because I see an equal sign. So that means we are going to solve. What are we solving? We always solve for the letter. So the letter that we are going to be solving is letter Y. Do you agree with me on that one, Langlish?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so remember we say we always want to have everything that has the letters on the left, everything that has the all the numbers, we take them to the right. So that means on the left, we will remain with negative y over 2, and then we will take this one to the other side. We must always remember to change the sign. Do you agree there, Langelish?
Yes, I do.
100%. Okay, so now notice something. Can you see that on the left-hand side, we do have a fraction, but on the right-hand side, we don't have a fraction. Can you see? So what we can do, it is to make this one a fraction. Always when you make it a fraction, you will always say over 1. It doesn't matter if it's a letter, it doesn't matter if it's a number, you will always say over 1. Just so that on the left we have a fraction, and then on the right we have a fraction. Does it make sense there, Langeli?
Yes, it does make sense.
Okay, 100%. So that means this one at the top will multiply that, and then that one at the bottom will multiply that. So now let's see. So that negative, you can still write it there as negative. So you have y times 1, which is invisible 1y. And then on this side, you still have that negative on the right-hand side. All that you do is just to say that 2, you multiply it by that 1. So it ends up giving you 2. I'm not sure. Does it make sense there, honorable member? Do you agree with me?
Yes, it does make sense.
100%. Okay. So now we will need to remove that negative. We just need to remember that we have invisible 1 there. Whether you write it or not, it doesn't matter. As long as you will remember that to remove that negative, you need to divide by negative invisible 1. You do the same on the other side, just so that that cancels with that. And then you've got your y, which is equals 2. Then you punch that on your calculator. What does it give you when you say negative 2 over negative 1? What does it give you on your calculator?
It just gives me 2, positive 2.
100%. So that means the answer is positive 2. Does it make sense there, Language?
Yes, it does.
100%. So do you now understand when I say everything in maths has to make sense? It's not
Yeah, I
like
do.
I must do something of which only me understands and you do not understand. Everything has to make sense. Okay, let's try example number 3. So I'm just going to do a 3, maybe 4 and 5, and then from there, I will give you some examples to try work them out. Then from there, you will tell me what the final answer is. And then for the ones that you get wrong, we will go through those just so that when I find some exercises to do, just like we did the previous week, you will have an idea of where to start, how to do it, where the tricks are, and all of that. So maybe let's say we have negative 2, and let's say plus 2x that we can divide by 3, and then we say this, it is equals to, that, okay, let's say negative x, yes. Can you see that we still have an equation and we will need to solve? And what we are solving is letter x. Does it make sense there, honorable member?
Yes, it makes sense.
Okay, maybe you tell me, Langelihle, what is first thing first? Just give it a try. Remember, think of something and say whatever that comes to your mind. It doesn't matter whether it's wrong or correct. But you tell me, when you look at that, how are we going to approach this question? It's like I'm saying, what is that first thing that we need to make sure of?
I think we have to move the fraction back to the negative x.
Move it to
The right hand side.
Wait, you say we move, which one? What do we move to where?
The fraction to the right-hand side.
Okay, maybe what will be the reason why we move it to the right-hand side? No idea, ne?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so this is what you must always remember, honorable member. We say we want to have the letters on the left, and then we have the numbers taken to the right. So, let's see. Letters on the left, numbers on the right. Can you see there, Langeli?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, now try again. What are we therefore going to try and do as our first step?
I think we're gonna have to move the -2 to the right-hand side and move the x to the left-hand side. Negative
Yes,
x.
yes, exactly that. Exactly that. Just like you did with the other problems. So we always try to have letters on the left, numbers on the right. So now already we have 2x over that. Then we can say, no, we said we are going to take that x to the other side, it changes the sign. And then when we take 2 to the other side, it changes the sign, it becomes positive 2. So remember, you have invisible 1 there. So now, do you agree with me that even though this thing is written as 2x over 3, do you agree that this thing it is still the same as 2 over 3x, just like 2x? But this one is just that it's in a fraction. Do you agree there?
Yes, I believe I agree.
So that means if you want to punch it on a calculator, to combine these letters, you will say 2 over 3 that you plus it by 1. Does it make sense there?
Yes.
Okay, then it's fine. What is it when you plus those two?
When I add the fraction with the 1, it gives me 5 over 3.
It gives you 5 over 3. So that means we can just say 5x over 3 is equals to 2. Do you agree there?
Yes.
Okay, then it's fine. So maybe you tell me, honorable member, what do you think we are therefore going to do going down from that step?
We have to turn 2 into a fraction.
100%. How are we going to do that?
You put 1 as the denominator, I believe.
Yes, it's like you divide it by 1. You will always divide by 1 when you want to make it a fraction. Because when you say 2 divided by 1, it's not like you changed that 2. It remains as it is. That's why we use 1, because 1 doesn't change it. Makes sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
Okay, so now what will be the next step? Langelis, what will be the next step from there?
I believe that you have to times 3 over by 2
Mhm.
and times 5 by the 1.
Yeah, so we start with that one that has x so that it's on the left-hand side. So it's like we're saying 5 times 1, it is 5x, and then that 3 times 2, it is 6. Now we need to remove that 5, and then to remove it is to divide by that on both sides. So that means x will be equals to 6 over 5. And that is the end of it. Makes sense, honorable member?
Yes, it makes sense.
Yes, 100%. Okay, maybe let me give you something, let me give you something, and let me say we have negative x. Maybe I will plus it with 1 over 2, and then I'll equate that to 5 over 2, I will say x there. Yes. Langelihle, on your side, try to work it out. I'll give you 5 minutes to try work it out. You can just be writing on your side and just let me know what the final answer is. Did you hear me on that one, Langelihle?
Yes, I heard you.
Okay, then it's fine.
May I ask a question?
Okay.
When moving the fraction, does the fraction itself become a negative, or does the 5 and 2 become a negative?
So this is what happens. So you just have one negative, and you remember that one negative, if it's negative 1 over 2, where we said is the same as negative 1 over 2 and is the same as 1 over negative 2. It doesn't make any difference. So it's either we write it like that, preferably write it like that. But even if you write it like this or like that, it makes no difference. But this negative, it's actually for the whole of this fraction. Are you answered there, Langelis?
No, almost done.
Eh?
I'm almost done.
Okay, but I mean, are you answered there?
Oh, yes, I'm answered.
Okay. Are you winning there, honorable member?
Yes, I'm almost done.
Okay, okay. Then it's fine. Happened there, but it looks like I was disconnected, possibly because it's raining on my side, probably the network. But what's happening there on your side? Are you winning? Are you done? What's the status?
I'm I'm getting close to being done.
Okay.
May I please ask, can you please go up so I can see other examples? Because I'm kind of confused.
Which one do you want to see?
This one's fine.
Okay.
I think I'm confused about one thing about the sum.
Okay, let's
May I
talk
just
about it. What is it? Can I go back to that question?
please you
Otherwise,
can
if
go
not, it's
back?
okay. But what is your question? What's confusing?
Can I just tell you how far I got so I get because it's kind of hard to explain.
Okay, okay, then it's fine. Maybe I will write a. Wait, where is that problem now? Where is it? Wait.
It's the minus x plus
O-
1 over 2 equals.
Okay, then it's fine. Okay, let's start. What did you write? I'm going to be writing what you wrote. What did you write?
First, I started with negative x minus
Mhm,
5x over 2
mhm.
equals 1 over 2.
You were there. What am I writing here?
1 over 2.
Langelihle, what am I writing? You were breaking.
Can you write 1 over 2?
I'm not sure. Langelihle, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Yes. What am I writing?
Can you write 1 over 2?
Okay. Okay. Then what did you write next?
After that, I wrote negative 7x over 2
Okay.
equals 1 over 2.
Okay.
Then after that, I wrote negative 14x.
And then what step?
May you please repeat?
I'm not sure we're breaking there, Langelihle. What did you write as your next step?
After I wrote negative 14x over 2. Can you hear me?
Langelihle, it looks like um there was a disconnection. I was not able to hear you, but let's try. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. Okay. Then what was your next step from there?
After that, I wrote negative 14x
Mm-hmm.
mine over under that minus 2
Wait,
fraction.
what am I writing? So I wrote negative 14x. What do I write again?
Yeah, you have to write negative 14x over 2
Negative 14x over 2, like that.
over negative 2.
Oh, negative 2, like that.
Yes.
Okay.
Then equal negative 2 over 14, negative 14.
Negative 2 over negative 14.
And that's why I got stuck.
Okay. But hmm, okay. Okay, let's see. Let me share my screen. I had to hotspot myself. I'm not sure what's happening there, but let's see. Are you still there, honorable member? Can you see my
Yes, I
screen
can see
now?
your screen.
Yes, I was saying, do you understand why your first step is wrong because of you not having negative 1 over 2? Okay. Oh, Langelihle, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah, so do you see why your first step is wrong?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, what is the reason why it's wrong?
Because I never put a negative by the 1 over 2.
Yeah, so you must just always remember that when you take it to the other side, it must always change the sign. If it doesn't, then it's wrong. Okay, and then once you now have fraction on left, fraction on right, we said you cross multiply. Do you still remember this part?
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, so when you cross multiply, it means you want to convert it from being fraction to being a flat equation. So that means this thing, it multiplies with that one at the bottom. So what will therefore be that 17 multiplied by 2? Remember, you still have a negative on the left-hand side. You can still write it, but 7 times 2 is 14x. Then you say equals 2. Then this one, you multiply it with that. But remember, on the right-hand side, you still have your negative, but you just say 1 times 2, which is 2. Does it make sense now?
Yes, it makes sense.
Yes, then only after you can now start to remove your negative 14. It cancels, then that means x is equals 2. Then you punch that on your calculator. What does it give you?
It gives me 1 over 7.
Yeah, so that means your final answer for this question is 1 over 7. Okay, then let me give you another one so that you will have those challenges and then hopefully you will get it correct. So let's see. Maybe, let's say we have negative x over 3. Maybe let us plus 1 over 2, and then let's equate this to negative, maybe let's say 2x over, let's make it 5. Yes, go for it, honorable member. Go for it. Yeah, I'll also give you 5 minutes on this one. You got it, most Langelis. You can see the question, eh?
Yes, I can see.
Okay, go for it.
I finished answering the question.
Okay, then it's fine. So let me write down what you wrote on your side. So let's see. What did you do?
First, I wrote 2x over 5
Let's see. First, you wrote 2x over 5. Okay.
minus x over 3
Minus x over 3
equals
mm,
minus 1 over 2.
minus 1 over 2. Okay. Next step.
I wrote 1x over 15
1x over 15
equals negative
equal
1 over 2.
negative 1 over 2. Okay, the other thing, Langelihle, make sure that there's a difference between your 1 and 2 because they look the same. You write your 1, something like that, even your 2, something like that. But sometimes your 1, yeah, so rather write 1. It has to be clear if you want to use that format. But it makes it easier when you just say 1 and then you have 2. Otherwise, if you write it in that format, it has to be clear that it is 1 and it is not a 2. Make sense?
Yes.
Okay, continue.
Then after that, I wrote 2x over 2
2x. But wait, remember, before that over 2 came, you had to cross multiply first. So the first step is to cross multiply, then you'll do the over after. Am I confusing you there?
Yes, kind of.
Okay, then it's fine. Let's say 2x over 2, okay.
Then after that, I wrote equal 15 over 2.
15 over 2.
Then for the last one, I wrote x equals 15 over 2.
X equals 15 over 2. Okay. I'm very much impressed with your attempt there, but you will notice your biggest mistake. This is what I was saying. You see, on this step, what I was saying was, you need to firstly say this 2 multiplies with that x, then it becomes 2x. Then already on the right, we have a negative. You must write a negative. Then you say 15 times 1, it gives you negative 15. So this is what I meant. And then only after, that's when you will divide both sides by 2. That's where that 2 is coming from. It's not like after you cross multiply, same time you divide by 2. That's what I meant. Does it make sense now, Langilish?
Yes, it makes sense.
Yeah, so that's how it goes. So that means by right, you had to write it again. You had to write it again and show as you divide by 2 on both sides so that that cancels. And then you say x is equals to negative 15 over 2. So now it makes perfect sense, Mos. That part where you said I was confusing you, you now get it, Mos.
Yes, I get it now.
Okay, then it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. So now, let me give you the last one that you need to quickly work out. So let's see, let's say now you have negative y. Maybe let's minus 1 over 3. And this will be equals to negative. Should we say that? Maybe let's make it 4. Yeah. Okay. There you go, honorable member. Let's see if we can work it out. Can you see the question, Nelly?
Yes, I can see the question.
Okay, then it's fine. You can now give it a try and see how far you can go on that one.
I found the answer.
Okay, what is the answer, honorable member? Let's see. What did you do?
First, I wrote negative y equals
Negative y equals
negative 4/3
negative 4/3
plus 1/3.
Plus 1/3.
Then after that, I wrote negative y equals negative 1.
Negative y equals negative 1.
Then I wrote negative y over negative 1 equals
Negative 4y over negative 1 equals
negative 1 over negative 1.
negative 1 over negative 1. Okay.
Then after that, I wrote y equals 1.
Y equals 100%. 100%. Exactly that, honorable member. So I'm glad you were able to see what we did. And then from there, we will see how to continue. So I think we will just check if, I think the best thing to go about the one-on-one is to alternate. So this week, since we did a lesson, we can skip this coming weekend and then do it on that other week. But in the meantime, what I'm going to be doing is to give you some more work to do. So as soon as I'm done with my next lessons and the one-on-ones that I'll be having with other learners tomorrow, then I'm going to send you some problems to work on, problems similar to what we have done there. Then you're just going to be submitting just like we were doing. You got it there, honorable member?
Yes, I got it.
Okay. Any last question from your side before I sign out?
No, I have no question.
No question. Everything made sense, ne?
Yes.
Okay, then it's fine, Langelihle. Let me end before my next lesson with the other honorable members. Okay, still the two of us. Okay, then it's fine. Until our next lesson,